Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Ed, for the gifted membership there. Very kind of you. How are we all doing this fine evening? I hope you're all well. We are, of course, going to be continuing on with our tower invasion here. Let's have a look at our sound levels. Yes, we're all looking very splendid here. Yes, congratulations there, Chris, on the membership. Again, thank you very much, Ed. Right. So we are going to be doing the Bertmageddon tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight is going to be the final stream here that we're going to be doing. So for every 10,000 kills that you get, we're going to add 10 Berts to the Bert line on the other side. So let's go ahead and kick off our first battle of the evening. Big old storm here coming right in straight away. These guys actually survived quite a long time, considering they're getting railed upon as well. Yes, we're going to be calling it the Bertmageddon. It's like Armageddon, but it's made completely out of Berts. Indeed, the Tau do suck at melee, but that's why they, of course, have the Karut with them today, who do not suck at melee. But yeah, I think 10 Berts per 10,000 kills. I think that's a nice little ratio that we've got there. Speaking of, let's go have a look at the Bert line. The Bert line is looking Bertiful. Do you guys hear the sound okay? Is everything coming through all nicely? The game sound not too loud or anything like that? Awesome. That's what we like to hear, literally. Oh, the Karut now storming across the field, trying to clear up the remainder here. Still got a nice little bunching of riflemen over this side. Oh, there we go, another deadly volley going out. Bertmageddon is in full swing here. Oh gosh, I just thought I best get the pole ready. Let's go over to this rifle line over here. And I'll go get the pole ready. Da-da-da. It's lacking already. Can you believe it? I can. Right then. Let's see. Start pole. Oh, congratulations, Ed. That's nice, mate. I have no idea. I have not been on a date in quite a while. I've been married almost 9 years now, so... Yeah, I'm not the best person to give you dating advice. What I did is I put some cheese out on a little bait trap, and I captured one. That's how I got a date. Ladies and gentlemen, there we go. The first kill counter of the evening. And we're going to be adding quite a few little Berts here with us today. Oh, here we go. There is your poll. Go ahead and vote on the units that you want to add to your defense next. Right, what was the kill counter here? We had 136,616. Alright then, let's go back to the menu here. So, first thing we need to do is add on 130 Berts here then. So that's going to bring us up to 132 Berts. It sounds like a measurement of sound. Or something like Berts per second. It's got too many megaberts in it. Perhaps that's what the orcs use for their computers. They don't have megahertz, they have megaberts. Alright, let's see what we're going for. Looks like we're going to be going for some Empire hand cannons here. Now we have got a couple of groups already, so we can either add these on to our existing groups or create a new group here for our hand cannons. What do you want to do? We've got 3 groups of riflemen, I think, if I remember rightly. Yeah. We've got one at the top up there in the north, and we've got these 2 down here. Right, so it looks like we're going to be adding these on then. So we're going to have group 1, 2, and group 3. So, group 1 is going to be in the north up here. Group 2 is going to be the yellow, and group 3 is going to be the green one. Where shall we add them? Now, group 1 is in the north, group 2 is the yellow one down here, and group 3 is the green one over there. It looks like we're going to be adding these up to the north. The Bert line is going to get reinforced up here. So I think that's this group over here. Let me just double check. 324, yeah. That is that group there. Okay, 6,316. Okay, so that is going to bring the new total up to 7,075. Right, are we all happy with the current setup? Do we want to move anything around or anything like that? No, nothing. We all good? I think we're good. I think we're good, homie. Let's rock it. We got some Tau to kill here. Tau and time. It's Tau time. Right, let's see how this goes. Let's go have a look at our Bert line over here, which has been reinforced absolutely megally here now. 132 Berts. Oh god! Look at that! They survived the railgun round! The Berts got a direct hit there from a railgun cannon. And the absolute Zoggers got right back up. I don't think... Did any of the Berts die? Oh, a single Bert died from a railgun round there. Probably because it direct hit him. For every 10,000 kills now, we get 10 Berts. Oh, and the Berts love the Tau. The Berts absolutely love the Tau, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Absolute romper stomp. Yeah, Mega Nobs are pretty dang powerful for the orcs. It's basically how they were designed for this, the Mega Nobs is. Most of the orc units are like really low health but high damage. So the orcs sort of needed a tank unit to help balance out some of the fights. Yeah, and that's what the Mega Nobs were. The Mega Nobs are absolute tanks, as you can see here. Just taking all the shots here from the pulse fire and shrugging it off like it's nothing. I mean, look at the rest of the combat line. It's been faltering. But the Berts have been going strong. And they're getting you some juicy kills as well. Well, are the actual Berts or Mega Nobs? Well, there's only one true Bert, but they're all Bert clones. So, I don't know. Are they actually Berts or are they actually Mega Nobs? This has also allowed these guys to live a lot longer than they did before. I mean, already look at that kill counter. We're rocketing past where we were. From afar, it looks like Santa's elves are uprising against Claw's masters. Yeah, kind of does with the red coats. But yeah, look how long these guys have lasted now because of it. Absolutely brilliant. And now these guys are just getting off so many extra shots right into that tower line. We've just surpassed 150,000 kills now, easily. And the crew are yet to get there, really. I think most of these guys end up dying to the fire warriors, to be honest. In 40k is Santa Claus a warp demon? Does Santa Claus even exist in 40k? Santa Claus is Sly Marbo. I don't know, actually. That's one thing I haven't really heard about in the 40k universe, whether Santa Claus exists. I suppose it'd be really hard for him to go around all the planets in one night. And technically you shouldn't be celebrating, you know, like someone who's not the Emperor of Mankind. But anyway, there's your poll, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and vote on the units you want to add to your defense next. We got 153,666. Oh, we're going to be adding on 150 Berts now. As a demon. Would he be Tzeentch? Which chaos demon would Santa Claus be? He's the changer of sleighs. Right then, so what have we got here? We are going to be going up to 282 birds. And what are we going to be adding on to the defense? Hand cannons. More hand cannons. Right, so of course we've still got 3 groups of hand cannons, so which group are we going to be adding it to? We've got group 1, 2 or 3 there. Needs gnome units. Gnome warriors. What are we thinking then, ladies and gentlemen, here? What have we decided on? Looks like we're going to be going ahead and adding these on to group 1. So that's the group in the north up here again. So that's going to bring them up to 7,929. God, we're getting some crazy numbers here now. Right, are we all happy with that? Do we want to move anything around? Or are we all good to go? Yeah. Sweet. Let's go. The sound of the crackling gets really annoying, doesn't it? The fire in the background just constantly... like someone eating a packet of crisps in your ears constantly. Right, let's go have a look at the old Bert line here. See how well it does now. They do such an excellent job, man. They're massive pneumatic claws on them. Just churning through the current lines here. They're devastating, man. Bert and his mega knobs. I do think we actually managed to take out a lot of the tanks quite early on as well. Especially on this side of the field. Them rifles are pretty deadly against them. At least 3 or 4 tanks are taken out almost instantly. The Empire troops here trying to match up against the Karut, but there's just not enough of them. But the Bert line surges forward. They are very strong. How are we doing on this side of the field? The rifles are holding out pretty nicely. To be fair, we've got quite a few of them down this end. Oh, there we go. Another magnificent volley going out. Loads of Karut there. Just take it out. Oh, it's getting a little goopy. Little Timmy can be very happy with that one. Another volley going out. The crew there, not sure which way they want to go. Get back to the Bert line over here. Oh God, look at it. Look at the Berts go. They do a really good job, them Berts do. Man, loads of these crew get cut down now. Widen Bert line. Why does that just sound like a euphemism for something? Excuse me, sir, would you mind widening your Bert line? The crew are now starting to feast on some human brains. Kill counter didn't go up that much more crazy this time, though. Oh no, we're not going to start calling it the Biden line. The Bert Biden line. It's better than widen your mega knob. That's very true. That cannot be denied. So what was that? 161,111. Oh, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There's the poll. Go ahead, vote on the units you want to add to your defense next. I'll go make a note of the kill counter. So what was it? 161,111. Right, and of course, the first thing that we're going to do is add on our extra bits. We've got 160 extra bits there. Where is our bit line? So that's going to take us up to 442. We can widen the bit line a little bit here. Where have they gone again? Oh, I've lost them. I forgot we named him Bert More Spears the Orc. I always forget that. Right, let's set them to a 3. No, let's set him to a 4, actually. Let's go 4. There we go. So then, what are we thinking of adding onto here? More hand cannons. Of course we are. Now, are we going to be adding these or making a new group? Get your votes in. What are we thinking? I'm going to sip some coffee while you decide. Well, it looks like it's pretty overwhelming at this point. We're going to be adding these on. Of course, we've still got 3 groups. Oh, wrong button. We won't click that one. We've got group 1, 2, and 3. Now, of course, group 1 is here in the north, group 2 is the yellow one, and group 3 is the green one down here. Where do you want them? This is for hand cannons. Group 1, group 2, and group 3. Come on down. Like a game show. Looks like lots of people are wanting to reinforce the Bert line. The Bert line needs more guns, more DACA for the Bert. That looks like a bunch of starbursts thrown on the ground. Yeah, so we're going to be adding these onto the Bertol, the old Bertol, the Bertolli line. I I think that's butter, but never mind. So the new total then for our group is going to be 8,824. That's a big old group of muskets that we've got on the go now. Do we want to change anything around, or are we still happy with our current setup that we have on the field here today? Well, I just get the poll for the next round ready. There we go. Yeah, happy with the current setup. Don't want to move anything around. Still happy with the pincer maneuver. Let's go. No, not 8k Berts yet. Yet. We'll probably get there. $40k Berts. Oh, look at that. Again, straight away, a rail cannon round going off right in the middle of the Bert line. But every single Bert got right back up. Shrugging off a rail cannon round. That's pretty impressive. Look at him. The glorious front of Bert. It's a shame that the Empire State troops here don't put up quite the same level of resistance. I mean, they do pretty damn good, don't get me wrong. They take out their fair share of Karut over here. But the Karut do also seem to kill them pretty damn quickly. But they're held in place. That's the main thing. Oh, the goo starts to flow. I mean, to be fair, at the end of the day, they are like swords and shieldsmen against Karut, so they do a very good job. Oh man, look at that. The Bert line crushing its way forward. Kind of looks like the Tau might run out of melee units if they're not careful here. The Bert's leaving behind them this beautiful spiky mosaic that just looks like a field of dead Sonic the Hedgehogs at the moment. You ever thought about that the Karut kind of just look like mutated Sonic the Hedgehogs? It's like if Sonic the Hedgehog and Rayman had a baby. Oh no, the Bert line has been thinned out. The Karut are starting to flank around now. But again, Meganob's doing an excellent job here of holding back large portions of the Tau forces, allowing our rifles to just rail right back into them. Look at all that pulse fire there as well that's coming in. The fire warriors here lining up. They ain't just seen a load of Berts come over the brow of the hill. Oh, that's a terrifying sight. What's that coming over the hill? It's a Bertster. But unfortunately, like all good warriors, they are falling in combat here. The Karut finally capitulating the line, pushing back up. But again, our gunners have had such a field day now, being able to rail right into that line. The Karut have taken so many losses. But the Empire hand cannons still doing the job, sending out them volleys of death. I love how the Karut put up the arm like it's going to save them, like they're trying to protect the face as they're running in. That's it, everyone. Congregate around the rock. You're all safe here. Oh, maybe not. How are we doing on the other side of the field? Let's go have a quick ganders. I think everything's probably dead down here by now. Yeah, it's looking that way. Hey, but look at that. We're coming up to 180,000. That's not bad. What would a giganob be if there are mega knobs? I think a giganob is what a mega knob has. We need more exploding Berts. They are exploding. Exploding with joy. Well, there we go. We've got one raining. Oh, there we go. Finally. Right, ladies and gentlemen. There's your poll. Go ahead and vote on the units that you want to add to your defense next. Let's see. What was the kill counter? 180,204. Right. Right. Will you guys go in ahead and voting? I'm going to go ahead and add on the Berts, which are going to now go up to, what are 622. 622 Berts on the line. Right then, so what are we thinking here? What are we going for? Empire hand cannons, of course. Let's get us some more shooty on the field. Now, of course, we have the ability to add these to one of the existing 3 groups that we've got, or we can make a new group entirely. What are we going to do? Are we going to add them on, or are we making a new group? More coffee. It looks like we're going to be adding these bad boys on to one of our existing groups. We've got 3 groups here of hand cannons. 1, 2, and 3. So, we've got group 1 up here in the north, group 2 down here, and group 3 over here. So, 1 in the north, 2 yellow, 3 green. Which one do you want to add them to? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, please do like the stream. It does help out massively. And if you have already liked it, unlike it and like it again. That actually helps too, believe it or not. What are we thinking then? Where are we going to be sending our hand cannons to? Looks like we're going to be sending them to the north. Yeah, to the north. So that's going to take our group here then up to 9,825. Ooh. Don't get your hopes up, you're not getting all them. So, are we currently happy with our setup? Do we want to add anything on? Oh, let's not add anything on, sorry. Do we want to move any units around? Well, I just get the poll ready here. Next one. Are we good to go? Yeah, I don't see anyone saying anything. Yeah, let's just go then. Do you work for Al Qaeda, Red? You just want everything to explode. Right, let's see where we go from here. How's our Bert line gonna do now? Look at that. Big, thick, stompy boys. Yeah, that's definitely a chunky old line of orcs now. The poor old crew are not gonna know what hits them. Go have a check down here, see how these guys get on nowadays. Oh, we were in time then for a lovely volley. But yeah, the crew definitely grind this one out here. Well, thank you, Sheesh. Congratulations, Night Stalker, there on the gifted membership. Very much appreciated, mate. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you, Ezekiel. Very nice. Look at that. The lovely gush. It's a good job. Your boots are made of leather, mate. That's all I can say. Oh, here comes another one. Let's bathe. Ah, lovely. The goopy goop. Oh, look at that big and massive volley there coming out, taking out a load of crew on that front line. They are getting railed upon now. Oh man, I absolutely love that. The hills are alive with the sound of Dakar. Indeed they are. Oh no, the Bert line has been spread out thin here. But one can't help but feel that it's doing its damage. The mega knobs of Bert here. Andrew, look at this, there's still quite a few left over this side. Really giving it to the Karuk defenders here. Well, attackers should I say. In fact, they're kind of looking like they might break through that melee line pretty soon. I think next round we might have enough Bertmageddon here to break through that melee line and start actually taking out some of them fire warriors. It's gonna get a little bit juicy, a little bit spicy. Things are gonna go into the Bert blender and they're not gonna like it. Oh my god, that firepower though, as they come over that hill. Oh, that is a lot of death. Right, look at that. Soon as the Berts came over the brow of that hill, they were absolutely lit up then. They were a lot of angry Tau fire warriors out there. They were not happy with the Bertmageddon. Yeah, there was a good group of what, at least 20 to 30 Berts there, and they just melted away. Right, the rest of our line though now. It's had its chance to lay down its covering fire. Is it going to be enough though? I mean, we're at 190,000 kills now. That kill counter has gone up really nicely each round. In fact, look at this. We're surviving it so long on this side of the field now that this army is coming backwards. They've actually... I don't think we've had that yet. I think that's the tide of the battle really starting to change here. Oh, thank you, Ed. Time to get more Snickers, mate. You know what's really, really funny? I literally had a Snickers before we started. So, I mean, I've already done it. Don't worry, though. It can go towards the Twix supply. Are we going to break 200,000 kills? We're not quite there. I think we're going to be about 1,000 short here. So dang close. Well, down to the last 13 troops here, ladies and gentlemen, so you know what time it is. There is your poll. Go ahead and vote on the units you want to add to your defense next. Swordsman, a nice little choice. Mix it up a little bit. I like it. Could be useful. Right then, so what did we get here? 199,114. 199,114. Not a bad old shout there. Now, right, let's go add on our Bertmageddon. Ah, more coffee. The fuel of the gods. Right then, so our Bert line, what's that going to go up to now? Where are we, Berties? So we got 190, so that's going to take us up to 112, 812 Berts, sorry, there. And what units are we thinking of adding on here? Oh, it does look like we're going to be going for some Empire Swordsmen. So then, right, I think we have got a couple of groups of these. Let me have a look. We got the pink group up here. Yeah, and these two groups down here. So we got group 1, group 2, and group 3. Right then, so where do you want to go? 1, 2, or 3? Looks like Bert's getting all the power today. We're supercharging Bert's army. Have a look. So, yeah, that looks pretty much like we're going to be adding these on to the old Bert line. Where you should be hanging out your washing. Right. I forgot to update the here. Right. So that's going to take us up to 13,137. Put that onto spreadsheet. Right, do we want to move anything around while I'm getting the poll set up for the next round? Or are we all happy? Yeah, I think we're all good. Let's go then. I've had to turn a fan on. I'm warm. So you'll have to let me know if it's overwhelmingly loud for you. Why are you not happy? Is it because you're ecstatic? Let's see how the birds get on here then. Oh, I love that little split that the Empire do to go around the Bert line. That looks really cool. No ice cream. Can the Bert unit be shifted? It can be shifted. If you're happy and you know it, you've got the clap. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I just need to be right back 1 or 2 minutes, and I'll be right. I'll leave the camera here. I won't be a sec. I'm back, sorry about that. 2 bucks for the Pinky Poo Fund. Thank you there, Sheesh, for buying me some toilet paper. Well, if that was during the Rona, you would have had to make that 20 quid to be able to buy 1 sheet. Hard to believe that people were stockpiling toilet paper. Just how insane the world goes, eh? It's like, oh no, there's a pandemic. The world could be wiped out. Everyone could die. I know. I'll go buy all the toilet paper. Look at this though, yet again. As the birds come over the hill, that firepower really increases on them. The Bert line is strong though for now. Look at that, just a glorious sweeping motion forward. The reinforcement to the swordsman line has really helped out as well at keeping the Karut at bay that extra bit longer. He's had really helping them rifles to lay down that firepower. How are we doing on the opposite? Oh gosh, look at this. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. We've almost cleared them all out. The fire warriors are exposed. They're all moving up now. At last, we're starting to make progress on our horde here. Yeah, look at that. We cleaned out one entire flank. Look, man. Oh, that's excellent. We're making progress on this horde now. The crew really struggling to get them reinforcements in. We have still got the second part of the army to deal with, but things are getting spicy on our line over here. The additional Berts have really been upping the hertz per second. It's Bert hurt per second. Yeah, we did. Indeed, you did need the power of the Bert. But yeah, look at that. That's crazy. That Bert line almost chewed through a quarter of the Tau army there. Can we dump Bert into the centre of the tower? I mean, you can, but I don't think it'd be very good. That's sort of going to make it weird for the rest of your units. As we're coming down to our last two here, let's go ahead and get the poll going. Go ahead, vote on the units that you want to add to your defense next. No, you only get one Bert group, I'm afraid, Neil. Let's have a look here. Oh, we broke the 200,000 mark, though. Nicely. 212,356. Yeah, I'll pull Bert after. We'll get these troops added first, and then we'll do the Bertolli poll. So what are we going to be going for here? Looks like we're going to be going for some more swordsmen here. Are we going to be adding them to Group 1, Group 2, or Group 3? What are we thinking? Group 1 in the north, Group 2 down here, Group 3 over here. Both fig. Both. I keep calling him Bertolli, which I'm pretty sure is a butter. I'm like it's some sort of Italian butter. Oh no, it's not. It's a pasta sauce. There you go. It's a brand of Italian food. Bertolli. That's what Bert's become. Bertolli. He's the Italian orc. Right, so it looks like we're going to be adding these swordsmen onto Group 1, which is up here in the north. So we're going to go from 13,000 here to 14,984. That's a big old stack of Empire troops that we got up here now. There, and then we also need to go ahead and add on our Berts, which is now going to be 1,002 Berts. Right then, are we all... Oh, yeah, we need to do a poll for Bert, don't we? Right, ladies and gentlemen, so this is a poll to move the Bert group to the center of the Tau group. So we can either keep Bert where he is or move him to the center of the Tau. What do you want to do? Yeah, there is a chance if you move him to the center lines, the Berts to the center, that they will be able to eradicate a lot of the fire warriors. It is a possibility. I'll get a few more votes in on that one and we'll end it. Ezekiel, because it's the last stream, for every 10,000 kills that we get, we're adding 10 Berts to the line. Now, let's go ahead and end that poll there, and it kind of looks like the Berts are going to be staying where they are for now. Right, so let me get the poll for the next round ready. The Animaniacs, weren't they from like Bulgaria or something like that? Or Armenia? Was it Armenia? The Animaniacs. I think they might have been Armenian actually, now I think about it. I don't know why that just popped into my head. Yeah, the Animaniacs, yeah. No, Armaniac. Armamaniacs. Oh, God. Armaniacs. That's awful. Yeah, they lived in a water tower at the Warner Brothers studio. Why the Warner Brothers decided to keep a bunch of Armenians in the water tower is it's beyond me. It seems a bit cruel. And then forced them to work and churn out children's TV shows. Oh yeah, Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the Brain, brain. There was oh, what was he now? There's a guy who does like movie reviews and stuff like that. Oh, completely forgot his name now. But he managed to get the two voice actors for Pinky and the Brain together, and he got them to have a conversation in which they're swearing. So they're doing the voiceovers of Pinky and the Brain, but the swearing. Nostalgia Critic, I think it is. Yeah, it's like a YouTuber called Nostalgia Critic, and he got Pinky and the Brain to do, yeah, just swearing at each other. It's so funny. I like just listening to them go at it. Yeah, Voss, Nostalgia Critic, thank you, yeah. I thought it was, I was thinking Angry Video Game Nerd, but then I was like, no, it's not him, it's the guy who's similar to him. Not to tar him all with the same brush, but you know. Indeed, Ed. I mean, look at this. We are getting through that Karut line now. Absolutely ploughing through it. For Gork and Morkia is having a right old good effect on the line. They've stormed forward. The rest of the flanks are even struggling to push round. In fact, this might be why they're all getting gunned down. Let's have a look over here. Because while some of the Karut are still trying to outflank the Orc Mega Knobs over there, the rest of them are making a run for our line, and they're just getting gunned down while they're doing it. Oh, we're going to get some lovely volleys off here. There we go. It's starting. It's like a cheese grater. Slowly withering away the Karut into zesty, stringy goodness. I don't know why your cheese is zesty. Perhaps you've left it out too long. Has anyone actually ever had nightmares when they've eaten cheese before they've gone to bed? Well, I've never had nightmares from cheese. Of course you haven't, Dane. Cheese is in your name. Cheese is your game. No, no, Dave, not that kind of cheese. I've never eaten smack. Jesus Christ. Jesus crust. Eat it by the block. You don't eat cheese, you're allergic. Oh, Ed, I'm so sorry. Yeah, well, that's the thing though, isn't it, boy? They say that cheese gives you nightmares, so you shouldn't eat cheese before you go to bed. But I've eaten plenty of cheese before I've gone to bed and never had nightmares. You know, like cheese that smells like vomit. Yeah, there seems to be like 3 types of cheese. There's cheddar, there's one that smells like socks, and then there's the vomit. Who told me that? It's like an old wives' tale, mate. I'm sure Mitts can confirm to some degree. Like, it's a thing that's at least said in England. Like, oh, don't eat cheese before you go to bed, it'll give you nightmares. It's like, for some reason, you're not meant to drink coffee before you go to bed either. I don't know why. But some old wives' tales work, though. That's the thing about old wives' tales. It's like, oh, they're all hokum, and then some of them actually work, and you're like, well, I can't ignore them all now, because some of them might work. I love in the olden days when you look at, like, old medicine, when people had a headache and stuff, and it's just like, oh yes, take a fox and, attach its testicles to your forehead to get rid of a headache. And it's like, oh, okay. You're suffering from a cold, get a frog and balance it on your forehead. That'll get rid of your cold. Excellent medical work. Love it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, there's your poll. Go ahead and vote on the units you want to add to your defense next. Let's have a look. What did we get here? 224,178. It must have leaked over then, Mitts, if it's an American media. So it was something I was told when I was little. I know that. Right then, let's go back here. Now let's go ahead then and get our megahertz added on here. Add to the megahertz per second. That's going to take us up to 1,222 Berties. Not a bad old number there. Right, so what are we thinking in terms of adding units here? That looks like hand cannons won that one pretty handedly. So we've, of course, got 3 groups here that we've been adding them to. Which one do you want to add them to? Group 1, Group 2, or Group 3? Group 1 up here in the north, Group 2 is the yellow one, and Group 3 is the greenie down the bottom. And trust me, you don't like having greenies down your bottom. I love cheese. I really like cheese. I like cheddar cheese. I don't like weird cheeses. I don't like the sweaty socks cheese or the vomit cheese. I like cheddar. Normal, plain old cheddar. And I'll eat the block of it. Love the stuff. Right then, so it looks like we're going to be adding these on to Group 1 again. The Bert line is getting reinforced here, so that's going to take us up to 16,933. That's a big old group of guys that we've got up there now. I know, I want some cheese as well now. Cheese, I thought you were on about something totally different then when you said you were on about smoking 250 quid's worth of blue cheese. Oh dear. Right, I just need to be right back a second, ladies and gentlemen. I'll leave you in the quite capable hands here of the Bert assault. Actually, let's make sure that we can get the flanking maneuver as well. Right, I'll be right back in a second. Back, ladies and gentle giants. Let's see what we got going on here then. How's our Bert line doing? Oh, hey, Shifty. Nice to see you, mate. Are we actually going to get through the Karut line here? How are we doing down the other side of the field? Let's have a look. Yeah, I think they've just finished wiping them all out down here. Got this lovely little puddle, actually. Look at that. Oh, it's not quite... Oh, little Timmy. Little Timmy. Get out that rubber dinghy. You can you can get in at least one spot there. The rest of the Tau army now making its way back up the fields, back towards the Bert line. You can see the big, thick group of fire warriors here that have been causing us a world of hurt. And there's a lot of them. But the Bert line is holding for now. I'm actually amazed that the Bert line is holding. They're plowing their way forward. Again, starting to secure them flanks. Oh my, are we actually... Well, it looks like we might break through this part of the line soon here. Go past the destroyed Hammerhead tank here. Has been obliterated by rifle fire. The Berts, though, now taking the full brunt there of the Fire Warrior firepower. That's a lot of damage, but they did break the line. Success, ladies and gentlemen. We broke the first line of Karut there. Now we just got to do the rest of the army. Yeah, I'll do another bit bowl if you want. Look at that now, surging in. But we are coming down to the last 250,000 of the Tau army. We're almost we're almost halfway through here. 7 ads and none of them were for gambling. That's bad. That's bad for my CPMs. Gambling ads pay a lot of money. Right there, so we got 230,000 there. Oh my god, I didn't get the poll ready for this round. Okay, let's get that over there. Get that one. That one. Two were for Raid Shadow Legends. Also a good pair. There we go. There's the poll, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and vote on the units that you want to add to your defense next. Right, so what did we get here? 230,268. Right. What's Bert's approval rating compared to Biden? I think Bert's much more popular. Simply because Bert does exactly what he says on the tin. Right then. Hand cannon units here. So. Group 1, Group 2, or Group 3? Bertie Sanders. Sanders. It's over 9,000. Ooh, there's a split battle here. Get your votes in. It's a close one. Oh, let's end that poll there then. Where are we going? Oh, where's the poll gone? Come back. There we go. So it looks like we're going to be sending these guys up to the group in the north up here, which means that we're going to go from 9,000. Oh dear. I put the wrong one in there, didn't I? Oh, that's right, actually, sorry. Right, I'm just having a moment there where I've looked at the wrong part on my spreadsheet. Alright, okay. So, that's going to take us up to 11,104. Right, so you guys wanted a Bert poll again. Let's start it here. So, are we going to move Bert into the center of the attack group to try and kill all the fire warriors early? Or are we going to keep Bert where he is? Like I said, it could be an effective tactic. It might work. He could kill all the fire warriors quite early. I mean, that would be very effective as well, because then fire warriors do just absolutely rail on you guys. No pun intended, because they're using railguns. See what we do. Well, look at that. Looks like we're going to be moving them. We're going to move Bert over here then to the center of the line. Now, this is going to make things difficult because I might not be able to unmove him after. So, right. Bert is the orange group, which is them. I'm going to move them down there. Right. Okay, no, I can select him directly. Right. I think it'd probably be best maybe to, what do you want to mean? Square formation? Square formation with a space of 2. How about that? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right, let me get the poll ready then for the next round. Talk amongst yourselves. You can listen to the sound of the crisp packet crackling in the background. Right, let's go ahead and kick this off then. This should be interesting. It's one or two things is going to happen here. Berts are either going to kill everything, or the Berts are going to die in seconds. That's one of two things that's going to happen. Can't tell you which. Let's have a look here. Can we go? Here they are. The Berts are in among them. This is going to be interesting. You ready? Let's kick it off. God, they take so much firepower straight from the start. Oh, Jesus. Hey, but look at that. They've cleared out the center square. Oh man, they are surging forward, aren't they? 1,000 Berts in the center of the horde. Look at that. Let's have a look at how many, still quite a few fire warriors on the outskirts, though. There's a lot of shooty-shooty within the tower lines. Bert donut. A Bert nut. Oh god, you don't want a Bert nut. They're doing incredibly well at the moment, though. The poor old crew here just getting absolutely stumped by Bert and his Mega Knob cohort. Even when they're surrounded, they're still doing a bang-up job. But the weight of firepower is starting to take its toll here. They're scraping on by. But yeah, them Tau guns are coming to bear upon them now. How are we doing on this side? But to be honest, it didn't go too bad, did it, really? The army has been split up mega here. Let's go have a look at what happened now. Now all of the crew are starting to clear out. We can see the effect of the Bertitude. The Bertmageddon here. I mean, look at that. That's a nice big thick wedgy line of dead Karut that we've got on the floor. Did they actually get a tank here? No. I think that one's, yeah, that's alive still. There we go, the crew now surging forward, along with the fire warriors. Our poor old riflemen are starting to get overwhelmed by the sheer weight of targets that are presenting themselves in front. It's a target-rich environment at the moment. Oh, happy birthday, Dave. David, sorry. Let's have a proper look at the Bert stomping ground here. Oh, they did kill a tank, actually. That's pretty crazy. Look at that. That's a lot of bodies in there. 232,000 kills. There's your poll. Go ahead and vote on the units you want to add to your defense next. What was that? 232,364. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going for about another 40 minutes here. By the end of which, whatever you're left with is whatever you're left with for the next part of the campaign. We will be moving on, quite frankly, because I'm fed up of the Tau invasion and want to move on to the next scenario. Have a look here then, what are we going for? Empire hand cannons here. So we've got 3 groups of hand cannons. Group 1, 2, and 3. So group 1's up here in the north. Group 2 is the yellow one, and group 3 down in the bottom there. What are we thinking? What are we going for? Yeah, we were all ready to move on with the next scenario, I think, yeah. Oh yeah, we also need to add on our Berts, don't we? So what's that going to take us up to? The Bertmageddon is going to go up to 1,452. Oh, thank you, Sheesh. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much for the gifted memberships there. Congratulations, Darth. Congratulations, Rejected. Congratulations, Lawbreaker. Congratulations, HG07. Congratulations, Sam. Thank you very much. Sheesh. That's very kind, matey. So what are we going for here, then? Where are we going? Group 1. Looks like we're sending more to the north. So that's going to bring up their new total to 12,395. It's a big old slugger units that we got there. Now, did you guys want to space these out a little bit more? Space out the Bert line. Set them to maybe something like 5. So, if you look at this group here, this big purple blob here, that's all the fire warriors. That purple blob. Congratulations, Darth, mate. Enjoy it. Yeah, we all happy with that? Awesome. Right, let me just go add this on to the thingy-mabooble. And get the poll ready. Are we all happy with the current setup then? We don't want to move anything else around. We're going to test out the spaced out birds. Don't know why that was so difficult to say. Probably because it's 12:30 at night. Right, let's go then. You've got to bird it up. You've got to bird it up. God, they look really spread out now. It's hard to even identify them until you get close. I've identified the Berts, though. Are we ready, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see what happens here with the Bertmageddon. That's like some weird little dance. Oh, that is so weird. Oh, look at that, though. The fire warriors scurrying around like little ants, trying to make their way out of the Berts. That was actually quite effective, to be honest, I think. Look at that. Maybe if we get some rifles in with the Berts. Just saying. A group of rifles in with the Berts. Could help with all these ants scurrying about. But yeah, I think that was largely quite effective, to be honest. Unfortunately, the Berts are chasing around little fire warriors now. How are we doing over that side? Not too bad. Oh yeah, look at that though. This line got absolutely decimated down here. The crew weren't able to push properly now. And now they're getting gunned down. This could be interesting. The final few Berts are getting mopped up now. Now let's see, which way is the Tau army going to go? I think it's going to split 50-50 here. Here we go. Here comes the surge now. Oh, big volleys there. Look at all that. Like watching an inkblot test. Yeah, it was a little bit, actually. Well, at least we are past the last round's kill counter. God, I love them big volleys that just come out of these rifle lines. They're so devastating. Look at that, just mowing loads of them down. Oh no, we don't want a cranky Dave. The last of our rifles here getting mopped up this side. Interestingly enough though, by putting the Berts in the centre, it looks like this side actually survives longer now. And it doesn't look like there's anywhere near the same level of rifle fire on this side as there is on the others. They seem to be doing quite well. Yeah, it's quite a big jump in kills in it now. That actually, we're coming down to the last 125,000. We might actually get this done within the time limit. Like, just about. If we blitz through the next couple of votes, we should be able to do this. We've only got 122,000 left to kill. So yeah, look at this. We've had a total switch round now. These guys are now moving this way down the field. I think there's still quite a lot of fire warriors left amongst them. Yeah, look at this. There's hardly any fire. I say there's hardly any. There's still a good chunk of fire warriors over here. But yeah, we've lasted a lot longer. Look, these boys hiding behind a rock here. But yeah, that was a good old little run there. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, there is your poll. Go ahead and vote on the units you want to add to your defense next. We're down to the last 8 here. Last 2, come on. We're at 292,824 kills. That's pretty nasty. Right then, let's have a look here. What are we going to be going for? Looks like we're going to be going for some hand cannons over here. So are we going to be adding these on or make a new group? I don't know why I went slightly robotic then. That's a lot of birds. It is indeed a lot of birds. The Bertmageddon is getting ridiculous. So how many birds have we got at the moment? Wow, we've got 1,400 birds. And we've got 290 from our last expedition there. So that means then that the new total of birds is going to be 1,742. We're almost at 2k birds, so that's a lot. So it looks like we're going to be... Oh gosh. We're going to be adding these boys on, okay? So where are we adding them on to? Group 1, Group 2, or Group 3? So Group 1 for riflemen is in the north up here. Group 2 is yellow. Group 3 is green. Where shall we send them? Hammer 40k. Hey, Yahtzee. Okay, so it looks like Group 3 is actually going to get some love down here in the bottom corner. Now, where are they on a list here? This group of 3,000 here is now going to become 4,892. Okay, ready. Let's get the poll ready for the next round. Are we all happy with the current setup? Yeah. Yeah, then. Let's continue the Bertmageddon. We got a lot of birds on the field now. Birds just do want to have fun, you're right there. And a lot of fun the birds shall have. I love how you get these like little separate piles that the birds make. It looks really cool. Like, every single one of them is an individual bird fighting for his life. The great Burt Wars of 024. I mean, look at all the goop as well. Created by the Burts here. God, yeah, look, that line gets absolutely devastated as well. Found a sound garden there, sheesh. I mean, they've done an excellent job, haven't they? Burt garden. How are we doing over here? Oh, look at this. The melee line's actually broken through the Karut. That's interesting. I can't believe they've actually managed to get through the Karut lines over here. They've been inspired by the Burts to surge forward. Looks like we've got a nice big thick line of Burtage over here. See what's happened down the bottom end of the field now. Oh, it looks like all these rifles are actually charging upwards. Yeah. I mean... Oh, that's excellent. What a volley that was. That's going to be taking out hundreds and hundreds of the Karut here. Firing volleys at max range. Yeah, I think they've managed to kill all the Bertitude in the center now. Yeah, they're going to be making their way downtown, walking fast. Here we go. The surge is happening. The rifles are ready on the horizon over there. Oh, there we go. Incoming fire here. Taking down hundreds of Karut. We've taken out quite a few of the tanks now. Oh, cut down in their hundreds. Love to see it. It's go see how the other combat line's doing on the other side. Oh man, these guys are doing pretty well, actually. We might actually have this, ladies and gentlemen. If things keep going this way, we've still got quite a good chunk of riflemen. Oh my god, look at them go. Oh, that big volley there, surging up the hill. The poor old crew here, getting filtered out. Even the fire warriors are taking a pounding. Oh, you love to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this might be the round. Is this the capitulator? The final denominator? How are we doing on this side with the rifles? Again, still got a really big chunk of them on this side. I mean, look at the kill disparity now. We've got 24,000 troops remaining. They've got 30. The Berts teleporting into the center might have won this one. Let's go back down to this side of the field. How are we doing on here? Oh my god. The rifles have capitulated the Karut and fire warriors on this side of the field. I think all the tanks are dead at this point. All the hammerheads are down for the count. They've all been annihilated. We have got a couple of Karut still over this side, making their way forward, but man oh man. The Bert sacrifice may have worked wonders here for us. I mean, he's now officially less Tau than us. And we've got this big old group here of riflemen making their way up. Oh, and they are hungry for some revenge here. Going over what was left of where the Berts were romping. Look at that glorious charge of riflemen. Is it not a magnificent sight, ladies and gentlemen? The boys in blue, in the middle of... in red. In the middle of the desert. Probably gasping for a cuppa at this point. Now, it does look like the Karut managed to defeat our rifles on this side. But look at this, there's only 1,000 between the two here. And the Karut are still busy trying to chase down one guy over here by the looks of it. Oh, they finally managed to get him. And now, this is interesting actually, because all the fire warriors are on the back end here. Which means that there is no Karut to protect them. There is no meat shield in front of the fire warriors anymore. They are completely exposed here to the rifle fire that is coming in. Look, there we go. The worm has turneth. The Karut who've been, the Tau fire warriors here, who've been hiding behind the Karut for up to 7 streams now. That's like coming up to close to 20 hours. They've been hiding behind the Karut wall, and finally, we've managed to shoot them all in the back when they weren't looking. That is the way that you deal with the Tau. Look at this. Absolute glory here, ladies and gentlemen, to you. The tactic of deep striking the Berts into the middle of a Tau army. They weren't expecting it. Even the orcs weren't expecting it, but it worked out wonderfully. How about that, though? You've actually managed to win the round here within the time limit. You literally had 13 minutes left to spare. 13 minutes left to spare before I would have called this a failure campaign. Think about that. After 15 hours, it would have been a failure. But in the last couple of rounds, you've managed to pull it out of the bag here and absolutely decimated the remainder of the Tau force. I mean, look at this. The little Bert lumps all over the floor. So you'll never forget the Berts because they made all these lovely little rounds. Look at that. A glorious notification to pop up on the screen that the Redcoats have won, ladies and gentlemen. So, of course, that means now, though, we have to vote on what units we're going to be keeping going forward into our next campaign. So, I'm going to give you an option here, which I probably shouldn't do, but I'm going to do it for the fun of it. So, out of all the units that we've got here today, what unit would you like to carry over into the next battle? I've got a feeling I know what it's going to be. Bert. Of course, it was going to be Bert. Everyone's voting Bert. We're going to be carrying Bert over into the next campaign by the looks of it. Yeah? By the looks of it then, yes, Bert has now joined our ranks here. How many Berts did we have, actually? Of course, we've got to naturally do this. It's not the same without it. The red coat's truly been made red. Right then, how many Berts did we have? How many are we carrying over? We had 1,742 Berts. So they'll be carried over along with 11,000 handgunners into the next campaign. I hope you're all happy with that. Yeah, 1,742 Berts will be joining you on the field next time. No, mates, I'm not going to give you 18,000 of them. That would be impossible to balance. I'd have to give you an enemy of 20 million to be able to defeat that many Berts. It'd be far, far too insane to carry over 18. We've just seen 1,000 take on an entire army here. I don't think we can use 18,000. Oh my days. But ladies and gentlemen, as always, all the good things here must come to an end. And as always, I do hope you've had a blast. I know I have. A massive, massive shout out to all you channel members who support and help to keep this channel going. Honestly, thank you so, so much for supporting the channel. And of course, a massive shout out to the moderators who help to keep this chat flowing lovely and smoothly and keep things in order. It's very much appreciated, guys. Thank you very much. And of course, a massive shout out to everyone who watches the VODs and all you subscribers out there. But with all that being said, as always, until the next episode, peace.